Hello everyone. In this session, let us discuss section formula. Section formula. Section formula for internal division. Section formula for internal division. 2 points A of x1 comma y1 and one more point B of x2 comma y2. B 2 points. Another point P, it is in between A and B. It divides AB in the ratio of m is to n. Point P divides line joining AB in the ratio of m is to n. P of x comma y. We need to find coordinates of P. Suppose coordinates of A and coordinates of B are given. Then we need to find coordinates of P. Section formula. Coordinates of P or P of x comma y equal to mx2. Section formula for internal division. mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Coordinates of P equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Similarly, y coordinate my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n, which is section formula for internal division. When point P divides line AB in the ratio of m is to n, then coordinates of P is given by mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. This is formula for finding coordinates of point P which divides line joining AB in the ratio of m is to n internally. Then similarly, section formula for external division. Before that, midpoint formula means point P divides AB in the ratio of 1 is to 1. Midpoint means point P divides AB internally in the ratio of 1 is to 1. Means if m equal to n equal to 1, then we get midpoint. Then P is clearly midpoint of AB when m equal to n equal to 1. When m value and n values are equal to 1, then clearly point P is midpoint of AB. It is special case. Midpoint formula equal to. Midpoint means clearly point P divides AB internally in the ratio of 1 is to 1 instead of m is to n. M is to n. Midpoint means 1 is to 1. Put m value 1, n value 1, then you get midpoint formula. Then x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is midpoint formula. midpoint of line joining 2 points. Find the midpoint of line joining given 2 points. Then midpoint formula: x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Midpoint means clearly it is midpoint of line joining AB. Means m value and n values are equal. M equal to n equal to 1. Then clearly point P is midpoint of AB. Next, section formula for internal division. Section formula. External division means point P lies outside AB. A of x1 y1, coordinates of A x1 y1, coordinates of B are x2 comma y2. External division means point lies, our required point lies outside AB. Suppose point P lies inside AB, then it is internal division. Suppose point lies outside AB, then it is external division. In this case, point P lies outside AB. In such case, we need to find coordinates of P. A of x1 y1, B of x2 y2. And point P divides line joining AB externally. Externally means point lies outside AB. M is to N. Then also external division formula. Coordinates of P. Suppose point P lies outside the line AB. Then coordinates are M x2 minus N x1 divided by M minus N. When point lies outside, then we get negative sign. Already you know the proof of this formula, internal division and external division. M x2 minus N x1, similarly M y2 minus N y1 divided by M minus N. Internal division middle plus, same formula, M x2 plus N x1 divided by M plus N. My2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n, it gives coordinates of point P which divides given 2 points internally. Internally then we get positive sign, externally negative sign. It is section formula for external division. This is section formula for internal division. Point P divides line joining AB internally. This is the formula. Point P divides line joining AB externally, then this is the formula. It is external division formula, section formula for external division. This is section formula for internal division. Then what is midpoint formula? Midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. We will solve some problems. First problem, find the coordinates of point P which divides A of 2 comma 3 and B of 3 comma 9. Find the coordinates of the point P which divides A of 2 comma 3 and B of 3 comma 5 internally. Internally in the ratio. Internally 2 is to 3. Simply internally 2 is to 3. Find the coordinates of one point which divides AB internally in the ratio of 2 is to 3. Internally in the ratio 2 is to 3. Take point A whose coordinates are given 2, 3 and one more point B whose coordinates are also given 3, 9. Find one of the point, it is in between AB because they given internally. Internally means our required point lies in between AB. Our required point is P and clearly given P divides internally in the ratio. What ratio? In the ratio 2 is to 3. Then find the coordinates of our required point. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining A and B internally in the ratio of 2 is to 3. First write the formula. P of x comma y or simply P equal to. What is formula? Clearly mentioned internally. Then write the internal division formula. mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Similarly y coordinate my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. In this case, first point is x1, y1 and second point is x2, y2 and m value is 2, n value is 3. That's all. Our required point P equal to mx2. What is m value in this case? 2 is m value. mx2. What is x2? Means 2 into 3. 2 into 3. mx2. Plus nx1. What is n value? In this case n value is 3. nx1. x1 is 2. That is 3 into 2. mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. That is 2 plus 3. Comma. Next y coordinate. What is y coordinate? my2. What is y2? 9. That is 2 into 9. my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Or else directly replace. This is x1 comma y1. This point is x1 y1. This point x1 y1. It is x2 y2. And in this case, what is m value? Clearly m is 2 and what is n value? N is 3. Simply replace x1 y1, x2 y2 and n values in this formula. m 2, n 3, x2 3, x1 2. Next, what is its simplest form? 6 plus 6 divided by 5 comma 9 2s are 18 plus 9. 18 plus 9 divided by 5. Lastly we get 12 divided by 5 comma 27 divided by 5. This is our required point. This point divides line joining AB internally in the ratio of 2 is to 3, whose coordinate P coordinates are 12 by 5 comma 27 by 5. Next problem. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining the points 1 comma minus 3, which divides line joining the points 1 comma minus 3 and minus 3 comma 9 and minus 3 comma 9 internally in the ratio of 1:3. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining the points 1 comma minus 3 and minus 3 comma 9 internally in the ratio of 1:3. Take first point as A, or else simply take one point, that is 1 comma minus 3. Then what is second point? That is minus 3 comma 9. And clearly internal division means our required point lies between given 2 points in the ratio of 1:3. It is like m:n. Now coordinates of P equal to, first write the formula, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Similarly y coordinate my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. After this mx2, that is what is m value? 1 into minus 3 plus nx1, what is n value? 3 into what is x1 value? 1 divided by m plus n, that is 1 plus 3. mx2 means 1 into minus 3, nx1 that is 3 into 1. Similarly y coordinate my2, that is 1 into 9 plus ny1 in this case y1 value is minus 3 divided by 1 plus 3. Next simplification, minus 3 plus 3 minus 3 plus 3 divided by 4 comma 9 minus 9 divided by 4 is equal to 0 comma 0. Minus 3 plus 3 get cancelled, 0 divided by 4 clearly 0. 0 divided by 4 is 0. This point, our required point is origin itself. This pointer is origin. Same formula. mx2 means minus 3 plus nx1 plus 3 clearly 0. Then my2 9 plus ny1 that is minus 9 clearly we get 0 comma 0. Our required point is 0 comma 0. Next problem. Find the coordinates of point P which divides the line joining minus 1 comma minus 4 and 8 comma 6 internally in the ratio 8 comma 6 internally in the ratio 2:3. Internally in the ratio 3:2 it is. Internally in the ratio 3:2. Find the coordinates of P which divides line joining the points -1 comma -4 and 8 comma 6 internally. Our required point divides line joining these 2 points internally in the ratio of 3:1. Then what are the coordinates of our required point? Again internal division. First point is -1 comma -4 and one more point is 8 comma 6. And clearly internally is given. They have given internally. Our required point divides internally means our required point lies in between given 2 points. And I will take our required point as P and it divides it in the ratio of 3:2. Our required point P divides these 2 points in the ratio of 3:2. Then what are the coordinates of P? Just use internal division formula. I will write directly. Mx2, what is Mx2? M value 3, what is x2 value? 8 plus Nx1, 2 into -1. Mx2 plus Nx1 divided by internally means M plus N, that is 3 plus 2. Similarly, y coordinate, what is y coordinate? My2, that is 3 into 6, My2 plus Ny1, 2 into -4, whole thing divided by 3 plus 2. Next, 8 3s are 24, 3 into 8 -2, whole thing divided by 5, comma 18 minus 8 divided by 5. Next, 22 divided by 5, comma 18 minus 8, 10 by 5 is 2. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Coordinates of P are 22 divided by 5, comma 2. Our required point is 22 divided by 5, comma 2. Next problem. Next problem. Find the coordinates of point P. Find the coordinates of point P which divides. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining the points -1 comma 8 and -2 comma 4 externally. Externally in the ratio 3:5. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining -1 comma 8 and -2 comma 4 externally in the ratio of 3:5. In this case, our required point lies outside AB or outside these 2 points. Given 2 points -1 comma 8 and -2 comma 4. Our required point P, that is lies outside these 2 points. Externally means lies outside. Our required point P lies outside and it divides it in the ratio of 3:5. Divides in the ratio of 3:5. First write the formula. P is equal to Mx2 minus, external means middle minus, Mx2 minus Nx1 divided by M minus N, comma y coordinate my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. In this case, first point is x1 y1, second point is x2 y2, and m value is 3 and n value is 5. That is equal to, in this case, what is m value? M is 3 into what is x2? Minus 2, middle minus m x2, 3:5, externally means middle minus m x2 minus n x1, that is 5 into minus 1, m x2 minus n x1 divided by m minus n, that is 3 minus 5. Come. Next, my2, m is 3, what is y2? 4, minus ny1, 5 into 8 divided by 3 minus 5. Next, minus 6 minus of minus divided by minus 2, minus 6 minus of minus 5 divided by minus 2, 3 minus 5, 12, 3 4s are 12, minus 40, 8 5s are 40 divided by minus 2. Now, minus 6 plus 5, why? Because minus into minus plus, minus 6 plus 5, why? Because minus into minus it will be plus, minus 6 plus 5 means minus 1, minus 1 divided by minus 2 means plus 1 by 2, 1 divided by 2, 12 minus 40, 12 minus 40, that is minus 28, minus 28 divided by minus 2, minus 28 divided by minus 2 means that is plus 14. This is our required point. mx2 middle minus nx1 middle minus n value 5, x1 value minus 1 divided by m minus n 3 minus 5, comma y coordinate my2 3 into 4 minus ny1 5 is 8, 40. Then after simplification we get 1 by 2 comma 14. This is our required point. This point divides line joining these 2 points externally in the ratio of 3:5. This point lies outside these 2 points. Externally means lies outside. Next problem. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining minus 2 comma 5 and plus 2 comma 5 plus 2 comma 5 externally in the ratio of 2:5. Find the coordinates of point P which divides line joining these 2 points externally in the ratio of 2:5. Externally means our required point lies outside given 2 points. Given 2 points minus 2 comma 5 and one more point plus 2 comma 5. Our required point P lies outside given 2 points because externally they have given externally. Externally means our required point lies outside given 2 points in the ratio of 2 is to 5. I will write directly. Required point P equal to mx2, that is 2 into 2, mx2 plus nx1, what is x1 minus 2, 5 into minus 2 divided by m minus n, that is 2 minus 5. Similarly, y coordinate my2, sorry, externally means middle minus, mx2 minus nx1, middle minus, then my2 minus ny1, that is 5 into 5 divided by 2 minus 5, because m minus n. Once again, mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, comma my2 2 into 5 minus ny1, that is 5 into 5 divided by m minus n. Now use one simplification. 4 minus into minus plus 10 divided by minus 3, comma 10 minus 25 divided by minus 3. Next, 14 divided by, or else directly write minus 14 divided by 3, minus 3 minus a divided by b can be written as minus of a by b, and similarly a divided by minus b can be written as minus of a divided by b. Both are 1 and the same. You can consider negative sign for either numerator or for denominator. So directly I will write minus of 14 divided by 3, comma 10 minus, that is minus 15, minus 15 divided by minus 3, negative sign get cancelled, plus 5. This point divides minus 2 comma 5 and 2 comma 5 externally in the ratio of 2 is to 5. Next problem. Find the coordinates of midpoint of midpoint of line joining the points 2 comma minus 8 and minus 4 comma plus 12. Find the midpoint of, or find the coordinates of midpoint of line joining 2 comma minus 8 and minus 4 comma 12, or simply find the midpoint of line joining these 2 points. What is midpoint formula? Simply m equal to r midpoint equal to midpoint formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and y coordinate is y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Midpoint formula, midpoint of line joining 2 points. Then midpoint equal to x1 plus x2, that is 2 minus 4 divided by 2, x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Here we have negative sign, so 2 minus 4, comma y1 plus y2 minus 8 plus 12 divided by 2 is equal to minus 2 divided by 2, comma plus 4 divided by 2. On simplification, it gives minus 1 comma 2, which is our required midpoint. Midpoint of these 2 points is -1, comma 2. -1, comma 2. -8 plus 12, that is +4, divided by 2 is 2. This is midpoint. Midpoint of line joining these 2 points. One more problem. Find the midpoint of line joining the points. Find the midpoint of line joining the points -2, 5 and +2, 5. Find the midpoint of line joining the points -2, 5 and 2, 5. Find the midpoint of line joining the points -2, 5 and 2, +5. We need to find midpoint of these 2 points. First write the formula. Midpoint m equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is midpoint formula. Now x1 plus x2, that is -2 plus 2 divided by 2. x1 plus x2, x1 value -2, x2 value +2. x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma y coordinates 5 plus 5 divided by 2, that is equal to 0 divided by 2, comma 10 divided by 2. Lastly we get 0, 5. This is our required midpoint. Thank you.